Ayo YouTube, what up? Welcome to Heck. In my last video, I was showing a setup where I was filtering out certain enchants that I wanted to see whenever I did my enchantment farm. And so I'm going to do a quick little thing here. Hopefully it's easy to follow along. I know it's complicated. I'm going to show you how to think about it, and hopefully you'll be able to extract the information and apply it to get the kind of setups that you want. If you want like a super simple way to pull out enchanted items and move them, we have the Enchantment Sorter. We can take the Enchantment Sorter and I'll put a chest on this side, a chest on that side. It does need energy. You've got the input and two sides where things can go, and then this is where your add-ons will go to make it faster and process quicker and all that kind of stuff. If you hover over these, it even highlights what section is which. Input is blue, enchantless is orange, and enchanted is purple. So if I want the enchanted items to go to the right side, I can click on the enchanted button. I wanted the enchanted items to go to the west. So I'm going to tell it to push enchanted items there. The input is something I should have probably set up first. We know that the input is the chest out here ahead of it, and that is to the south. We go to the input, we want the right, which is the south, to be pull. So now it's going to pull items out of that chest and sort it out to where it needs to go. And you can see, since I haven't determined a destination for non-enchanted items to go, the enchantless items, it's sticking them in this buffer. If we click here, we know that we want it to go east. I'll tell this to push, and you can see it starts dumping those items into this chest. Now we have them sorted by enchanted and not enchanted. LaserIO, it also has a way to sort by NBT data. So we'll put our items in here that we're playing with. Yeah, we're gonna need a laser wrench, need some item cards, and our lasers. So here, there. To link these up, you select one of them and right-click the other. We have all of them linked up. These will not stack, and there's a card holder to put these in. And actually, I would very much recommend getting the card holder and the card cloner. That'll make your life a lot easier. You can hold the card holder in your hand, place all your items in here. You can see how they stack up. You can load this up. So we know that we want to pull out of this box and place non-enchanted items into one and enchanted ones into the other. So we'll go over here and I'll say, I want you to have an item card. I right-click it. So I want it to look at the data. And I want it to not allow, I want it to deny enchanted items. I want non-enchanted items in here. Deny. This is an enchanted item. Enchantments. I do not want enchantments. I'm going to click add, and it'll add it to the list. If I want to remove it from the list, I can click here. If I have a whole list of a bunch of things, and I'm like, I need to just reset this whole thing. Boop, it's all removed. So you can see how real simple this is to get this NBT data on here and add it and have it get sorted into the box. So now if you look, we have a little bar showing that this is being manipulated by the laser. We'll say in here, you right click, insert mode. I'm gonna give it a data filter, right click the data filter. And I'll say this one, I do want to allow enchantments. So now if we look down, we have a beam. So we want to look here up. It even shows you the block that is looking up into on that face. I know that I want to extract items out of here. I change it to extract. Boom, we're good. You can stick filters in here and tell it like only extract the items that I want. You can set up your filters however you want. But now you can see little particles are already moving. This is pulling items out of here. And if they are enchanted, putting it here. If they are not enchanted, it's moving them over here. These are not enchanted items. And these items are enchanted. But we can get a little bit more filter specific, like I did in my last video where I was sorting by the enchantments by using the NBT tags on the pipe filter. Now you need at least a diamond upgrade. With the diamond upgrade, we are given the option to filter things. If you hit the add button, you see that you can sort by items, you can sort by tags, you can sort by the NBT data, and you can tell it where specifically you want it to go. You can say match only provided tags. You can tell it that you want very exact, precise matching tags, and of course the inverted or regular. If you click an item in here, you can see that it pulls up your item and stuff like that, right? You can also do tags. If you do hashtag and maybe like C ores, boom. This has the hashtag of C ore. So now any kind of ore that's in the game that has this tag will be put in here. If I hit submit, it'll pull out any ore. Here's the big tricky one, the NBT data. We do have a mod that gives you better tooltips, I think, and it will show you, as long as you press F3 and H, you can toggle your advanced tooltip. It'll show you that big old list of tags and stuff over there. You hold control to see the tags. Another feature of this advanced tooltip thing is if you hold the Alt key, it'll show you the NBT data. So what I've been doing is whenever I am making these filters, I'll actually hold this and then screenshot my screen and then post it into Paint, and then I will work with the data that way so that I can see it there. You can also I think that this is a vanilla behavior. And there's a command slash data get, and for something that is in my hand, it is the entity selected item. I hit that. It shows me the NBT information for my log. If we look on the NBT data that I posted earlier, we have Minecraft enchantments. We have nested inside of that the levels of the enchantments, and then what enchantment it is, and then the level. What enchantment it is, and then the level. So let's say we just want to move any item that is enchanted. So I'm going to blacklist so that nothing gets moved, because I'm going to stick all this stuff in here now. And then I'll say I want to move out only the things that are enchanted. Just like you see it here. Whenever you see it here, you got to type it the same exact way. So you can see how it has quote, colon, and then there's stuff behind it that's supposed to be there, right? The data you're looking for. We need to do it this same way. It needs to be Minecraft enchantments colon, and then the information that's going to be inside of it, right? Minecraft enchantments, end quote, a colon, the data. We do some squiggly brackets, and this should match any Minecraft item. We're going to blacklist it and say, since we're going to invert the things, since we're blacklisted on the other side, we're going to do a blacklist here to turn it into a positive, to say, yes, move these things. Invert the behavior. So if I hit submit now, it should start moving out items. We can see the enchanted items moved out, and the non-enchanted stuff didn't. Wowee. Cool, right? Now, these tags are set up in like a in a hierarchy. They're nested informations within them, right? So if you look at the enchantment line, you can see this is enchantments equals, and then in more brackets, levels equals, and then in more brackets, the more specific enchantments, and then what their level is. And then on the very far outside, it's closed and then closed. It closed those inner brackets. So whenever you're looking at that information, you have to keep in mind that you need to keep the same hierarchy inside of there. So we need to tell this if we're looking for the levels of, or if we're looking for enchants, we do have to tell it that the data is going to say levels, colon, maybe the Minecraft enchantment called power, and we want to see if it has level 9. So let me edit it though. You see this protection 6? If I go and I add my enchantment data, I think I'm missing yep, I'm missing one of those. So we'll say that we don't want power, we want protection, and that was a 6, protection 6. We'll invert the tag, and you can see 2 of my items are missing, or 3 of them. Yeah, look, these all have protection 6 on them. So let me go ahead and add another tag. Well, first, let me go to this destination, I'll right click it so I have it ready, and I'll say I want to move bows. So we'll get our, do I still have a Minecraft enchant? Right. And I even have the power already in here. So I'll say I want it to move, control all, control copy. You can control all and copy in here to move if you want to set up other enchants. That's how I was doing it. So I have this whole valid line set up, and I'll say I want it to move power 9. I hit submit, and it should move just that bow. So now any bow that has power 9 on it will get moved. To sort out for specifically maybe those sharpness 15s and the fortune 15, right? I think a lot of people are going here looking for the fortune 15. We would add NBT data, post this here. Since we know that this is a working enchantment tag, we'll change this to be fortune, and we will say 15. Hit submit. So now, oh, don't forget, we gotta invert the tag, and we need to put our destination that we want on there. We have a blacklist set up. I have all this other junk in here. It does not get sucked out because it's not the things that we're looking for. I put the diamond pickaxe in there with 15. Boom. Back here. One more example. So let's do Apotheosis rarity. That's a good one, right? Let's say that I only want to see mythic stuff put in that last chest. That's all I want back there. Apotheosis rarity. And we say that we want that to have Apotheosis rarity, colon, Apotheosis mythic, colon, Apotheosis mythic. I'll hit submit, and we'll look at it, and it moved an item, which is the one legendary thing that I had in there. But you could copy that line, paste it, and change it to like epic, rare. There should be no mythic items in here. And in here, there's only mythic items. We could even set up this old one here. I'll just do it one more time. Just go to this one. We edit it. We control C for copy. Control A is for all. Control C for copy. I'll cancel and get out of that. Go to my second chest. I will control all, delete, control V for paste. Mythic, we don't want Mythic. We want this to be for epic items. We'll hit submit, and then the top one, I'll edit, Control Alt, delete, paste. Go to Mythic, type in rare, hit submit. And if I open up these connectors again, boop, we should see a bunch of gear popped in here, and it's all epic. Boop. A little bit popped up in here, and it's all rare. So hopefully that helps you kind of figure things out. That lets you sort out your affixes. The world is your oyster. You can do sockets, durability, rarity, anything listed in here. You can type it up inside of that filter tag and have it move it specifically to a spot, and then maybe go into like a sub network for your AE system, or you're having them being salvaged. I hope that helps. I hope that helps. It is a pain in the butt. Kind of just kept typing things in a different way until it worked, and then I was like, oh my god, thank you so much. But hopefully this information helps you out. Big draft smooches to you all. Have a good day. So let me know down in the comments if you need any help, if you know of any helpful tips, or anything like that. Don't forget, follow, subscribe, come by the streams. I stream on YouTube and on Twitch nearly every day. Okay, I know I say every day, but listen, I'm making these videos. I'm trying my best. It's okay. Bye-bye. Peace out. Stop recording now.